Welcome to Wild Wonders. Today, we're embarking on an incredible adventure to explore the 10 highest mountains on Earth. Each of these peaks holds a unique story, steeped in the culture, geography, and extreme challenges that make these mountains so captivating. From the treacherous slopes of K2 to the legendary summit of Mount Everest, each mountain offers something extraordinary. Buckle up as we count down to the very top. Starting at number 10, we have Annapurna 1, standing at 8,091 meters, or roughly 26,545 feet. Nestled within Nepal's Himalayas, Annapurna is not just any mountain, it has a reputation as one of the deadliest. With a fatality rate of around 32%, climbing Annapurna requires exceptional skill, courage, and resilience. While not the tallest mountain, Annapurna 1 presents some of the most intense challenges due to its treacherous weather and risky climbing conditions. The name Annapurna is derived from the Hindu goddess of food and nourishment, symbolizing the sustenance and beauty that this range provides to the surrounding areas. Trekking in the Annapurna region is popular among adventurers, offering a variety of trails that lead through deep valleys, forests, and culturally rich villages, giving travelers a taste of the majestic Himalayas. Next on our list is Nanga Parbat, reaching an impressive height of 8,126 meters or 26,660 feet. Located in Pakistan's Gilgit-Baltistan region, Nanga Parbat's imposing structure has earned it the nickname Killer Mountain. It's one of the most perilous climbs, with steep walls, unpredictable weather, and sheer cliffs that challenge even the most experienced mountaineers. The name Nanga Parbat means naked mountain in Urdu, referring to its rocky, ice-free surfaces that are particularly striking in the Dhamir face. Nanga Parbat was famously climbed by Hermann Buell in 1953, solo and without supplemental oxygen, a feat that is still celebrated as one of the most incredible achievements in mountaineering history. To this day, the mountain continues to attract climbers seeking to test their skills on one of the world's most dangerous peaks. Coming in at number 8 is Manassu, or the Mountain of the Spirit, which stands tall at 8,163 meters, or about 26,781 feet. Located in the Manassu Himal range of Nepal, Manassu offers climbers a uniquely serene experience as they journey through one of the more remote sections of the Himalayas. Manassu's name originates from the Sanskrit word manasa, which translates to soul or spirit, and it truly lives up to this mystical reputation. The trek to the base of Manassu is an experience in itself, taking climbers through traditional villages, Buddhist monasteries, and lush, untouched landscapes. This mountain may be overshadowed by Everest, but for those seeking a challenge in a quieter setting, Manassu is an extraordinary destination. At number 7, we find Dagi 1, standing at 8,167 meters, or 26,795 feet. This mountain, located in Nepal, is known for its intimidating steep slopes and immense snow-covered walls. Dagi, which translates to White Mountain, lives up to its name with icy cliffs and towering glaciers that are dazzling under the sun. Dagi was actually considered the tallest mountain in the world until the discovery of even taller peaks in the early 19th century. Its pyramid-like shape and location, rising dramatically from the Gandaki Valley, make it a striking sight. The Dagi Circuit Trek is a popular but challenging trek, offering spectacular views and rewarding those who take on its strenuous trails. Coming in at number 6 is Cho Oyu, which stands at 8,188 meters or 26,864 feet, located on the border between Nepal and Tibet. Often considered one of the more accessible 8,000-meter peaks, Cho Oyu is popular among climbers looking to gain high-altitude experience without extreme technical difficulty. The name Cho Oyu means turquoise goddess in Tibetan, a reference to the vibrant blue hue that blankets the mountain on clear days. Cho Oyu is often the first 8,000-meter peak climbers attempt before taking on other giants like Everest. It offers a relatively straightforward route and stunning panoramic views of the Himalayas from its summit. At number 5 is Mulo, standing at 8,485 meters, or 27,838 feet. This pyramid-shaped peak, located in Nepal, is part of the Mahalangur Himalayas, not far from Everest. Mulo is known for its sharp edges and ridges, requiring intense technical skills and endurance from climbers. Mulu's steep terrain and isolation make it a challenging climb, despite its relative proximity to Everest. With its striking pyramid shape, this mountain is one of the more visually iconic peaks in the Himalayas. Although it's overshadowed by Everest, Mulo is a symbol of beauty and difficulty in the world of mountaineering. At number 4, we have Lhotse, standing at an impressive 8,516 meters, or 27,940 feet. Lhotse is part of the same massif as Everest, connected to it by the South Col, a high-altitude pass that many climbers traverse on their way to Everest. However, Lhotse is a remarkable mountain in its own right, renowned for its treacherous and incredibly steep Lhotse face, a daunting, sheer wall of ice that must be climbed by those attempting to reach its summit. This wall alone is one of the most difficult sections in the region, requiring exceptional technical skill and endurance. Despite its height and proximity to Everest, Lhotse is less frequently climbed, which preserves its rugged, untamed beauty. The summit offers panoramic views of the entire Khumbu region, and climbers who reach it often describe a sense of serenity that's rare on other, more crowded peaks. Coming in at number 3 is Kangchenjunga, towering at 8,586 meters, or 28,169 feet, located along the border of Nepal and India. This majestic mountain isn't just a high-altitude challenge, it's also a deeply sacred landmark. The mountain's 5 peaks are known as the 5 treasures of the snow, symbolizing gold, silver, gems, grain, and sacred scriptures. Local communities in the Sikkim region revere Kangchenjunga, believing it to be a dwelling place of their deities, and it's customary for climbers to stop just a few meters short of the summit out of respect. Kangchenjunga is one of the most remote and challenging 8,000ers, with its thick, icy ridges and frequent avalanches. Climbing this mountain is a rare feat, and those who make the journey must navigate through some of the toughest conditions. The mountain's location also means fewer crowds, allowing climbers to experience a nearly untouched natural wonder. Its remoteness and spiritual significance make it an incredibly special place. At number 2 is K2, the legendary Savage Mountain. Rising to 8,611 meters or 28,251 feet, K2 is part of the Karakoram Range in Pakistan and is famous worldwide for being one of the most dangerous climbs. While it may be shorter than Everest, K2's extreme steepness, technical challenges, and unpredictable weather make it one of the deadliest peaks. Every ascent of K2 is a life-or-death endeavor, with climbers facing the threat of sudden storms, treacherous ice walls, and dangerously narrow ledges. K2 has earned its nickname, Savage Mountain, not only because of its brutal conditions but also due to its high fatality rate. Unlike Everest, K2 has no easy route to the summit, and its famous northern face, the Season or Abruzzi Spur, is known for being incredibly unforgiving. Despite its perils, K2 continues to attract the world's most elite mountaineers, who are drawn to its rugged beauty and the immense prestige associated with conquering this peak. Only the bravest climbers attempt K2, and even fewer succeed, making it a true testament to human endurance and spirit. And finally, we reach the tallest mountain on Earth, Mount Everest, standing at a staggering 8,848 meters, or 29,029 feet. Located in the Himalayas on the border between Nepal and Tibet, Everest has captivated the world's imagination for over a century. Known as Sagarmatha in Nepal and Komolungma in Tibet, Everest holds profound cultural significance. Climbing Everest is often seen as the ultimate goal for mountaineers, representing human ambition, resilience, and the drive to conquer the impossible. Climbing Everest, however, is no small feat. Those who attempt it must cross the notorious Khumbu Icefall, a treacherous stretch of shifting ice that requires intense focus and courage. Then there's the death zone, a term for altitudes above 8,000 meters where the lack of oxygen makes every step feel like a monumental challenge. To reach the summit, climbers must navigate blinding snow, freezing temperatures, and steep inclines, sometimes relying on bottled oxygen to survive the journey.